Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Oh my goodness, we're blowing up my eardrums here. Okay, I fixed it. There you go. Depending on whenever you're listening to this, or if you're listening to this live, thank you.
Hello. Hello, listener.
This is the weekly Roundup, your favorite variety news show, giving you the latest and greatest news for your eardrums. I'm one of your hosts, Vince Vibes, giving you Vibing with Vince.
Dustin with Showbiz Spotlight and a lot of other things, I guess, because it's just the two of us, I think.
It's the two of us today. No Anthony, no Mr. BS.
I think that's the way that's going to go for the rest of this show, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Honestly, it was my mistake not reaching out to them today.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, I completely forgot until this morning, and I was like, I don't want to be that kind of guy to just call a guy on the whim and just be like, hey, you want to...
Who wants to skip a shower and run down here and do nothing, right?
Whoa. The weekly Roundup is the premier content for your eardrums, okay?
Not for your mind, but for the eardrums themselves. They like the vibrations.
Anyways, today
slop for your brain.
Vibing with Vince, I feel we're going to continue talking about the UFC. UFC has been in the sports news lately for many different controversial reasons, but they just revealed their new meta rankings for their fighters, which is mainly done by AI. So,
meta like Mark Zuckerberg meta, or just like meta?
No, like Mark Zuckerberg.
Are they doing fights in the metaverse?
The Meta Apex is what is the Vegas stadium that they host like their little.
Okay, yeah, of course they have
fights.
one. Of course they have a place. I never even considered that. I mean, Kia has one. I don't know why Meta wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Kia just bought that a couple years ago because it used to be the Amway.
Yeah, we were talking about that here in the office a little bit ago. Apparently, Amway was like the original pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
And they went and got themselves an arena. So, I mean, it could happen to anybody. Shout out Maxed Out Insurance. Maybe you guys can get a arena someday.
I mean, Benchmark International, the people that own Amway Arena now are just like big business buyers. Like they're wolves. They just wait until businesses kind of go under and they buy them and try to resalvage them.
That's definitely a business.
Yeah,
could be at least.
But so that's what I'll be talking about today with Vibing with Vince. And then we're gonna be talking about how Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith have been vibing together. And the connection that they're building, I'm quite excited for this upcoming season because, as we know, Devonta Smith will be wide receiver 1 going forward for the Philadelphia Eagles, as A.J. Brown was just traded to the New England Patriots. So what did you got today, Dustin?
I've got a pretty exciting piece of show business news. I watched Lee Cronin's The Mummy. And, man, I've got some thoughts. Should you watch it? Should you skip it? Should you wrap yourself up like a mummy and put yourself in a sarcophagus so you don't have to see it? Who knows? You know what else I did? As I got a Mountain Dew, a mango Mountain Dew, an exclusive one at Little Caesars. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit. As you can see, I brought you a can.
It's Snack Attack.
Snack Attack Tuesday. What day is today? Is it
Wednesday?
It's no, it's not.
We're about to be on a boat, so it's Friday.
We are going to be on a boat.
Right.
It feels like a Friday to me. Also, my last day working here.
Yeah.
Well, technically yesterday was because I didn't log in. I didn't clock in today because I'm just kind of here for this and to go to a party, so I didn't even clock in. So yesterday was my last day.
I've been
Congratulations
for
me.
Since 7:30 since I've been here. Today's my last day clocked.
How do you get in that early?
You just walk in, the doors are open, I have the access to the.
Did you catch that blue shirted? Did you catch that blue shirted thug? Did he let you in?
No, I did not catch a blue shirted thug.
Was it Crip Mac? Who was the blue shirted thug?
You brought the blue shirted thug up. Who is it?
Stop talking about Crip Mac. We're trying to do a serious show here.
Oh my goodness.
We should fill time though. We have some time and we never do it anymore. How is your however long since we did an update been? That has to be several months. How's your several months been?
we've done an update in the last few weeks. I feel like I mean, I've been doing fine. You know, the conversion season for the Tampa Bay Lightning has been over for a little while, obviously, since their season ended. So because of that, I've been kind of struggling without that constant inflow of cash that the conversion days brought. But you know, there's still some good days from 24/7 or Rock Force now. I think they just got bought for different shows. I just worked Chris Stapleton, and I was a stagehand in a full show call, and got to work like the actual, like, was on stage during it all. So that was pretty cool.
You worked a Chris Brown show too, maybe unsurprisingly.
Well, last year, yeah. But I'm talking about recently. I also just recently worked 5 Seconds of Summer out in Orlando, where I clocked 16 hours. So I'm still getting some good hours in and still finding some good shows to work at.
Did you make it out to Rolling Loud?
I did not get to work Rolling Loud.
Well, you'd rather go than work it, probably.
You know, talking about something I'm going to this Sunday, which is probably a maybe even a talking point we can discuss in its own little segment. Maybe call it Yay Day.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Because on
friend of the show, Kanye West.
Controversial friend of the show, yes, Kanye West.
Coward
is officially performing at the Raymond James Stadium on Friday and Sunday. Rhino, the opposing company, has the contract for Kanye, so I haven't been able to work any of the days over there. I've heard it's terrible.
Really?
Yeah. No one man should have all that power. Apparently, they were laying out power cables for 10 hours.
Okay, that's a big show.
Huge show. Huge deal.
You know, when the best comes to town, you can't complain that you have to work hard. Just lucky to be in his shadow.
But even though I'm not getting paid to do any Kanye work, I will be there day 2.
You're going today?
No, I'm going tonight.
You're going tonight?
No, I'm not going tonight.
I thought it was the 28th.
No, I'm going. I'm going June 28th. All right, Sunday.
That's what you should have done the first
right,
time.
June 28th, only set the date. It's day 2.
3 times I've trolled him with this.
He's trolled me with this 3 times in a row. It's a big deal. Me and my friend are going. Julian, friend of the show. He's been on the show quite a few times.
Guest of the show.
Coward. And yeah, I feel like we'll lead off into a song break, and then we'll come back. Here's a little Kanye for you. And we're back.
Can I just say something? Now, Anthony, friend of the show. Well, part of the show. Love the guy, salt of the earth. But I got to say, one nice thing about him not being here is we don't have the cameras, so I have to sit on your lap the whole time.
Right.
All scrunched over here. This is kind of nice. I got a little space. Anthony, stay at work, bro. And stay at work, Anthony. This is working out for me.
No, I don't want Anthony to stay at work. I want Anthony to be able to do the shows and provide awesome content for the Game Temple.
Well, can we talk about that for a minute? Well, I'd like to bring attention to something else that we learned recently.
Well, I mean, you can bring something up before I go into my story, sure.
I think it's appropriate. Longtime listeners will, of course, know the heart and soul of this show was always the one and only Steven Quadrato, the game guru,
the game
himself.
Guru. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
And can I just say, it's never a good sign for the health of a nation when some of its best and brightest and most influential entertainers start fleeing the country.
Oh yeah, well, breaking news: Game Guru himself is moved to Puerto Rico officially. So
that's the kind of thing you only see. Like, remember the guy on the end of Casino moved to Puerto Rico? I mean, it's a big move.
Right, it is a big move. And we wish Stephen well on his travels. He's going to. He just texted me the university. He's going to.
Let's dox it.
He's going to the University of Ana G. Mendez. Woo!
Very nice.
So, congrats, buddy.
I hope. Do they have a football team?
I I don't know. That's a great question.
We need to find that out right now if
But,
they have a football team.
You know, he also just caught a crab in Puerto Rico. Just sent me a picture of him catching a crab.
I knew he was going to get crabs down there.
No.
Well, he'll get another one after that. What do you mean?
No,
He's not only going to catch that one.
It's just okay, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Mine
Anyways.
had the gutter, man.
Anyways, I'm just gonna lead into my story. So the UFC has obviously been in our talks the last few weeks. We talked about
And our hearts.
the Strickland upset against Chimaev. We talked about the UFC White House card, obviously, and we're talking about their new rankings, completely based off of AI. I don't know how I feel about that.
You know,
guys.
I like to put my stats into AI, and it'll kind of establish like ranking and statistics for me too. It's pretty good at that, actually.
I don't know. I mean, when I looked up like NFL stats, so like when we're heavy into the NFL season, it'll just feed me BS. I have to.
I think if it has to think of it, it'll BS
just,
you. But if if you put the information into it and then have it like collate it, if you will,
Right,
give it
right.
back to you, it'll do all right.
Well, that's what AI does. It just takes the information given and tries to spit out with what it already has.
Right. The problem is they train it with Reddit posts and Jubilee listicles, and that's why it's an idiot.
Well, that's my concern with this UFC meta rankings is how accurate is it and how biased is it, and what are they feeding into the AI to give these rankings specifically? Because for the longest time, rankings were done by media rank, which like basically fights and finishes made an impact, but like your name also made a huge impact, like your popularity, your like star power. Like for the longest time, Derek Lewis has always been in the rankings at heavyweight because he's always been that kind of star power name. He's the knockout machine. He's got the most knockouts in UFC history. He just lost to Josh Hokett on the White House card, but he's still a substantial guy. He's number 9 on the media rankings, taken off completely off the UFC meta rankings. So now we're kind of stepping away from like name factor and just straight up what they have to provide in the actual octagon.
Not gonna lie, as it should be. I mean,
Which
what
I
is
agree
this?
to that extent.
We're voting for prom queen here.
No, I agree. But the issue is, what is the AI getting fed to get this information?
Now, is this a proprietary Dana White AI?
That's what I'm saying. Is it
I wanted
a Dana White AI?
I wanted to be a digital copy of
Dana
his
White
brain.
is very biased towards fighters. He's ruined fighters' careers. He's
Are you suggesting
actively
that Dana
taken
White
out-
would ever do anything but put the needs of the UFC and his fighters above his own personal vendettas and grudges and whims? Is that what you're implying here?
Yeah, and he doesn't do that. So he gets in the way of himself all the time.
We see.
But say what you're gonna say over there.
At least he hires women.
Oh my goodness, we hire women here. And
Name a woman for $5. Name a woman.
Sam works here. Goodness gracious. Anyways, former UFC middleweight champion Robert Whittaker, heavyweight mainstay Derek Lewis, like I always said, Raw Roses Jr., Marlon Vera, big names have been all taken out of the rankings. August 1st, there's supposed to be a big fight between Jan Blachowicz and Bogan Gustaf. And
These names, bro.
Blachowicz,
Who are these?
Blachowicz is
A bunch of comic book characters.
was ranked number 4 in the media rankings, and Gustaf was ranked number 10. But now, because of these meta rankings, Blachowicz is at 15. He dropped from 4 to 15 due to inactivity, and Gustaf is now staying at 10. So now the fight has way different implications, because originally it was, if I beat Blachowicz, I get to move up. But now it's like now I have to fight for my spot because now if Blankowitz beats me, I'm going to go down to 15 or go down to unranked.
Well, you're talking about people that have gone down, giggity, I guess. But are there people that have gone up? I mean, who's number one? Where did they used to be?
Yeah, I mean there are some big names that have gotten ranked. We went. Pat Sabatini went from unranked to number 7, so that was a big deal. We saw Carlos Prates hop over Ian Machado Gary in welterweight as from 2 to 1, and but Ian Machado Gary is the guy fighting for the title in August against Islam, who's the current welterweight champion. So that just shows that maybe if these meta rankings came out a little bit later, that they would have booked Carlos Prates versus Islam, but Ian Machado Gary still has that fight booked. We saw another moves up. Alex Pereira, who was the number 1 light heavyweight ranked, has been taken off of light heavyweight because he moved up to heavyweight. But when he fought against Cyril Gane at the White House card, he lost horribly for the interim belt. Gone is now the champion, and they still ranked him number 4 heavyweight, above Josh Hokett, above Curtis Blades, above Spivak, above Derek Lewis, who's not even ranked now. Like I understand Pereira is a huge name and he's beaten big stars, but one, I don't think he's ever faced a talent that was a different fighting style than him. He's always faced kickboxers or boxers, strikers. He's never faced a wrestler. And 2, I think Alex Pereira, he has that GOAT talk for moving up because he won in middleweight the belt, and then he won the light heavyweight belt twice. And, that's a big deal. And if he moved up again and won the heavyweight belt, that would be the first ever 3-division champion. So that is a big deal, but it didn't happen. And so his GOAT talks are kind of going down. But we'll see how the UFC wants to go forward with Pereira. I think the move is going to be Alex Pereira versus Josh Hokett. Hokett's number 5. Pereira is number 4. Hokett was talking a lot of crap to Pereira on the press conference stage afterwards. He said things that I cannot repeat on
go
air.
ahead.
But Chama on your mama and things like that.
You can say that.
Chama on your other things that I can't say on air.
It's usually anatomically correct from the book terms.
And
can you? Do you think you can? Can you just say if a word is in anatomy book? Yeah. Surely you can say it on here. No.
I mean, I'm sure you could, but
let's bring in an anatomy book next week.
Yeah, on this episode of Weekly
Areola
Anatomy. No, I'm good. You can save that for your little 6-week summer course.
What are you talking about?
Well, we offer anatomy here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can go take a little 6-week course, if you want to learn anatomy.
I know what they are. I just want to say the words on the air.
Well, bring the book next week. And
there we go. So you agreed. Well, we're bringing the book, the big book of anatomy.
Oh, yeah, you have it?
I'll find one.
Oh, okay.
There's a library upstairs. I don't know if you know that.
And there is
supposed to be the manager here. He doesn't even know there's a library 2 feet above us.
Whoa. I know there's a library above us.
Don't you hear them thundering around up there all the time? I hear them now. Stomping around.
I think that's the voices in your head.
It's like 5,000 cats above us just running constantly.
Again, I think it's the voices in your head. I think
those are called thoughts. Some of us have these things in our heads.
I don't know.
They're like voices, but they make us think about things.
Yeah. So, anyways, going back to the rankings, it shook up a lot. A lot of fighters are not happy about these rankings, obviously, mainly the ones that went down or went out for obvious reasons. And, there's been a uptake of why isn't AI making these decisions when at the end of the day, UFC executives still get to make the last call. So why don't we have the media and the public make decisions, and then the UFC executives make it instead of just forcing an AI to make those decisions, which I understand. But
Now, is it forcing or is it allowing? I mean, I guess that's the issue of, does this AI have free will? Right? Are we enslaving this thing and making it make rankings? Or are we kind of giving it a reason to live?
I don't know how the
Free the AI movement?
the meta UFC bot is doing.
I don't either. It's got to be, one of the smartest ones probably. It has one of those little creepy meta avatars somewhere.
Hello, Dana. We are here to give you the rankings.
I am from 1987.
You want Armin Sarukin off. Got it. Armin Sarukin is the number one lightweight that currently has problems with Dana White and could be taken off the rankings.
I don't know how you have a problem with Dana White. I mean, you go to the casino with him, you gamble his money, and he'll love you.
So that only happens if you're the Note Boys. That you only get to gamble with his money if you're a Note Boy.
So join the Nelk Boys. It's not hard. They let Steiny in.
No, I'm okay. I don't want to live like that.
Bro, shout out Nelk. What is this?
Why? I do not want to be a Nelk Boy. I don't want to drink a Happy Dad or whatever.
Actually,
beer BS they got. I'm okay.
Friend of the show.
No.
Nelk.
No.
Yes.
No. Not friend of the show.
Friend of the show. What are you talking about? Not Steiny.
No. Yeah, I mean, not Steiny, but
I mean, Kyle, Saleem. Come on, these guys are okay.
I can't say that because I don't know them personally. So I will not say these are okay men. Okay, I'm not gonna get clipped.
All
right.
What? That's crazy.
Because what if one of them ends up with like a crooked smile? They're not who they seem to be. It's like I can't.
Who's who they seem to be?
I'm just saying, when we come back,
you've endorsed other celebrities
about the Mummy, but here's Crooked Smile by Jake. And we're back. Dustin, take it away with a little bit of showbiz spotlight, talking about a movie that we definitely have never talked about before.
No, that's what's so exciting about this. Is this a world exclusive weekly roundup of Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Now, if you know anything about me, you'll know I love the first few of the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies.
Right.
Well, actually, I'll go so far as to say I like all of them. The one where they recast Rachel Weisz, that irritates me because I hate it when they do that. But,
I tried to watch the first one again because I went to Universal recently, and I think The Mummy is the best ride at Universal. And I fell asleep. I couldn't get through it. I'm being so for real. I could not get through the first Mummy. So I didn't even watch the rest again. I was just like, I'm gonna go watch the Men in Black trilogy.
And you stayed asleep for the Men in Black movie, or you stayed awake for the Men in Black movie?
The first one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's crazy. I like the Mummy so much better.
The one with Vincent D'Onofrio is the main villain.
Right. He was like,
yeah, it's good.
I'm not gonna lie. I drink the same crap he does. I'll just put a bunch of sugar in some water. I'll just stir it up.
And the cockroaches going on. Like, come on, this is a classic.
That's the kind of thing I do. You ever watch the third one?
Is that
with Josh Brolin?
That's the time travel. Oh my god, it was terrible. And then they did it again with Chris Hemsworth and that girl. They tried to make a Netflix Men in Black movie, and it was terrible. Just
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised you didn't like that one, I guess.
Whoa! What is this hate?
Well, no, we can't get into your hate because then we won't be able to air the episode.
No,
but it's
we can't
fine.
Get into your hate.
I don't hate anybody.
I don't hate anybody. I have a fiance. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, the anti-Vince ridicule in this radio station will not be handled.
No, it won't be, probably.
No, I mean, it won't be tolerated. Not handled. It won't be tolerated. It will definitely be handled. I guess I'm handling it right now. Anyways.
Yeah, so Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Now, when I hear the word Lee Cronin, I think of that episode of Rick and Morty where they turned everybody into Cronenberg people.
Well, Lee Cronin is actually a pretty decently good horror director from what I remember. He did the Evil Dead Rise one that
Right.
I actually quite like.
You know what's funny is I'm having deja vu, but we never have had this conversation before because we never have talked about this movie before. So that is crazy how that happens.
Right, definitely not on a show that will never get aired.
No, that would be that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Now, when I think about mummies, a few things come to mind, right? I think of a zombie wrapped in toilet paper. I think of the deserts, the Sphinx, the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Do you think of a tiny little creepy girl that gets poisoned?
No, I don't. So this version of the mummy, it's how do I say this? Kind of a supernatural thriller, right? In the vein of a not quite poltergeist, but was like a paranormal activity almost, but without the found footage angle, or what's that one that they kept making over and over with the dad goes crazy at the lake house and he chops his family up? Amityville Horror. It's like an Amityville Horror type of situation. And I feel like I spoil a lot of movies, so I'm going to try not to do that. I'm just going to give the basic overview of it instead. But how do you do that without spoiling it, right?
Right.
That's the thing. I mean, what is this about? It's about, as we said, there's a little girl that seems to be possessed by a dark force, right? Maybe there's some influences on her from outside. There's a witch at one point. Girl goes missing. She comes back in a sarcophagus like 5-10 years later or something. And that, I think, is where a lot of I think that's the plot point that's doing a lot of heavy lifting, calling this a mummy movie because she was in a sarcophagus. Now, as things progress, I mean, I feel like we've all seen this movie before, right? We're in a big fancy house, a bunch of rich people in a big nice house. They got their own little rich people problems. I mean, not that this is here or there, but it's a white family and we're supposed to be in Egypt, so we didn't even do anything special. It's just Amityville Horror again. Yeah, I know people live everywhere, but at least make it feel Egyptian.
I was just saying the Mummy had a white dude casted as the main.
Yes, but he was an adventurer. These are just people who live in Egypt, but they couldn't even be bothered to make it kind of Egyptian themed.
I think the dude they even hired as the Egyptian type was a white dude.
You mean the guy who played the mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, it was.
But
not Egyptian.
No, well, it's hard to say sometimes. To be fair,
I mean, true.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. It's just nothing differentiated this from every other horror movie I've seen. Not even the casting is the point that I'm making.
You get one good movie too under your belt. After he's only really made Evil Dead Rise has been his big break into the scene. And then you name a movie, Lee Cronin's The Mummy. You put your name.
Hubris.
You put your name in the movie. It's so pretentious.
Yeah.
What am I gonna call my next movie? Vince Vibes Chicken Horror 2?
Yeah.
You Are What You Eat 2? I don't want to put.
No, it's insane. The hubris is sickening.
How do you, I got one good movie under my belt, and the next movie will be Lee Cronin, The Mummy.
No, and then honestly, I don't know if I'd want to put my name on this movie, whether I enjoyed it or not, because talk about sickening, right? I mean, there's a somewhat protracted scene in here where this little girl is tied to a bed getting tortured like she got captured by the IRG.
It sounds like he watched The Exorcist and went, I wish I could have tortured that little girl.
Yeah, it sounds like he got some leaked footage from what happened to those Al Jazeera reporters in the Middle East. I don't know. It is.
Don't bleep. I bleeped that out. Come on. We were so close to getting the show to be aired.
It's okay. I can say that. We don't know. That could have been anywhere.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, continue.
I mean, who knows what's the situation in Iraq right now? It could be anything.
Continue, mate.
Well, I mean, what else can I say? We've got a paint by numbers horror plot. We've got a departure of a little girl being waterboarded and having her fingernails pulled off. I mean, it kind of remind me of Harold and Kumar Go to Guantanamo Bay, but without any of the fun stuff. That's what it sounded like. did I enjoy the film? No. But the problem maybe is that I went into it with this stupid idea in my head. I had this foolish expectation in my head that this was going to be a movie about mummies. If I had gone into this thinking, I'm going to go see Paranormal Activity 7, Egyptian Adventure, I might have been really into it. So take it for what it is, right? If you have heard everything that I said and you thought, wow, actually, I want to see it more now, well, you should probably be put on a list. However, if you do want to know my opinion of the movie, I'm going to say 1 bag of popcorn and a ticket to... No, not a ticket, actually. A DVD of The Mummy, 1999. So you can actually enjoy your time. And even if you don't like it,
go on the Mummy ride at Universal. It's actually the best coaster there. I think Lee Cronin just looks in the mirror and goes, I just want you to know who I am every time, because the name a movie after yourself is so pretentious.
It is crazy.
When we come back, it'll be Snack Attack to end it off. Also, I have a little Game Guru, Game Temple information.
Shout out to the Guru.
But first, here's Iris Goo Goo Dolls. And we're back.
What a great song for sad drinking.
Yeah, right?
Which is one of my favorite hobbies, so I like that song quite a bit.
We will soon be on a boat.
But that's not sad drinking. That's a different kind of drinking altogether.
Drinking.
I was thinking about that. You know what would really wind Tom up is if we put on a Yacht Rock playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Tom might make us walk the plank.
Guess who brought his JBL speaker?
Hey!
Oh, Yacht Rock incoming.
I have some on my phone. We don't even need service.
Anyways,
it's just the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Actually, is what that is.
Hooked on a fever. I'm high. That's a good song. Okay.
A lot of good songs. I'm not gonna lie.
We got some hits.
I like them. Maybe I'm just so basic that I actually like that
stuff. Is Sublime technically? Well, is that water music? That's a great question.
Maybe water pipe music.
I mean, true, but like, I don't know. Love is what I got.
Now, maybe I'm from a different generation as you, but when I hear that song, it triggers a very primal rage in me because there's always
3.
No,
the intro to Saints Row 3. They sing the song on the way to.
I don't know. In my experience, going to parties in my youth, there's always some guy that turns up and he brings an acoustic guitar and he starts playing that song, and it fills me with a primal rage when I hear it now.
Well,
I do like Santeria, though.
At least you got out of the generation where the guy would play Wonderwall. Because before what I got, he was going to every party playing Wonderwall. Today is going to be the day that we're going to throw it back to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably because it is like, probably because I wasn't subjected to it. You're singing Wonderwall now. You know what? It's already infuriating.
Everybody feels the way I do.
You know what? Keep singing. I'm gonna drink this whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is of course a mango Mountain Dew from Little Caesars. Shout out Little Caesars, by the way.
Shout out Little Caesars.
Reminds me of a friend of the show.
Different flavors.
Reminds me of a good friend of the show who's passed on, King Cobra JFS, who always would advocate for Little Caesars. Shout out King Cobra.
Have you seen the Little Caesars, man, on Instagram?
No.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. This is going to be a live reaction on air.
I saw Palm Beach Pete getting interviewed on Matan yesterday.
Nope. Hold on. Hold on. I have to. Oh, yes.
He's wearing a hat made out of pizza and seems to be some kind of napkin underneath to keep his head clean. Is that a shirt made of a pizza box?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's doing a little reference. A little Michael Jackson reference.
No, not Domino's. I know man.
Can we get this guy on the show?
I would love to get the Little Caesar
pizza man. You know who I want to get
on
the show?
Oh my goodness. Who?
Former coach of the Tampa Bay Breeze and somebody that your old high school football coach. Now I'm a big Tampa Breeze fan, and I would love to get that guy in here and have a conversation with him. Maybe if we can bring some of the players, that would be even better.
He's the head coach of a high school, like, it's It's like Aquila Morgan, I think. It's out in like nowhere.
Well, there we
Gibson,
go. He'd love to.
Riverview.
He'd love to come down here into the big city, get back in the mix. You know what I mean?
Anyways, what is your ranking of this mango Mountain Dew?
Well,
let's give it a try.
Let's try it first.
give it a try.
Bro, you have some? No, that's what drinking sounds exactly like.
Why did you emphasize the gulping?
Because I'm drinking. What are you talking about?
Okay, hold on.
Drink it.
Let me
Gulp
drink
it.
too. Gulp, 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 gulp. Okay, let me actually drink it now. Hold on. Okay, interesting.
So I'm getting, I'm not gonna lie, mostly Mountain Dew from this, right?
Yeah,
Little bit of mango, but it kind of reminds me of, you ever have the orange Mountain Dew that had extra caffeine?
Yes.
Or is that Mountain Dew?
The Kickstart.
Kickstart, yeah. This is like
Yes.
Kickstart with a little bit of dirt in it.
Yeah. I don't know about the dirt, but I can definitely see where it just kind of tastes like Mountain Dew with an aftertaste of mango. Mountain Dew recently has done some really good flavors. Like they just did the Dirty Dew flavor, which is
That was
like-
this one, I think.
No. The Dirty Dew is orange creamsicle, and it's actually pretty fire. I recommend. But this one, I don't know if I recommend. I think I give it a 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10, maybe. Because Mountain Dew is still a good drink, like on its own. Like it's what I get every time I go to like, catering or whatever at a show. I get 2 Mountain Dews. Boom.
Oh, okay. See, I tend to avoid Mountain Dews when I'm out, with the exception of a Baja Blast. I'll always take a Baja Blast, but generally I avoid these.
I get the Mountain Dews, because the caffeine.
They do have a very high caffeine content. These were originally invented to mix with whiskey, the old moonshiners. You ever tried it? It is not really the nicest
not good.
combination whatsoever.
It's not a Jack and Coke.
No, God, a Jack and Dew.
A Jack and Dew? That sounds like something you'd see on a bad website. Oh my goodness. Anyways,
I don't know what website you're going to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. 5 out of 10. I'll give it 6 out of 10 only because the only way I could really get it for a good price was to get it in a combo meal with the Little Caesars cups, and I do like the cups.
Yeah. Do you want to be the Little Caesars pizza man when you grow up?
Well, I have a lot of gray hair, so I think I've crossed that rainbow bridge already. But if I could start over...
You can be whatever you want.
If I could start over, I would definitely... I think I would probably be the Domino's man that he was talking about. Good variety of Domino's, and I'd like to have an arch nemesis. To be fair, I have nemesises that would like me dead, but none of them are arch enough.
Domino's,
they're just like
if you're hearing this
enemies.
and want to sponsor our show and make Dustin the Domino pizza man...
Domino's Dustin.
Domino Dustin. Hey, I'm Domino Dustin.
I'm the whiz.
What is ridiculous?
No, I'll go crust for crust against Little Caesars though. The only thing is they got me on the breadsticks. You can't beat crazy bread. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, that's why anybody goes there, right? It's for
That's the
crazy
only
bread.
reason I go there most of the time. I don't even buy pizza there anymore. I'm hitting that drive-thru for crazy bread.
Due to my chronic pancreatitis, I can no longer
hit
indulge
the
in
button.
pizza. I know.
No, it stands.
I just supported my chronic pancreatitis.
You sound like you're on a
my
commercial. Are you supporting your chronic pancreatitis?
If you or a loved one have ever suffered from chronic pancreatitis,
Side
you may
effects
be
may-
entitled
side effects
for
may include
financial
bleeding from the-
compensation.
It's always something terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You may be entitled to financial compensation, but side effects may include death. They always ended in death.
Yeah. No,
oh my God.
I saw.
Who died in the chair testing this?
I saw one for like psoriasis the other day, and they're talking about you're gonna bleed out your butt until you die or something. I was like, I'll just take the psoriasis.
Yeah, I'll just take the rash of my body. I don't want to bleed out of any orifices.
No, nose maybe in the right context, but that's it.
Right.
After a fight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
after a nice fight. Yeah. What else? What else would you get a nosebleed from? After a good time.
Like fighting.
Okay. Wow, what an episode this has been.
This was one of them.
One of the episodes. I was gonna mention for the game Temple in honor of the game Guru.
And now we have to add the tweet of a tropical bird.
That's for Puerto Rico. That's for you, Steven.
Do they play the Puerto Rican national anthem, or do they have a state anthem, or a provincial anthem?
I don't have any Bad Bunny on here, unfortunately. So
That has to be offensive.
no, Bad Bunny is the heart and soul of Puerto Rico. Okay?
Somebody's like, "Can we play the American national anthem?" And somebody else is like, "Yeah, I don't have any Kid Rock. Sorry."
Yeah. A bing. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
But he's in town.
He was in town.
He was in town.
He just performed not too long ago.
Yeah, he did.
Over at the amphitheater, which
You know what would have been funny is to take a bunch of Bud Lights and just see if he would, to see what he'd do. Remember that video where he was shooting the Bud Lights?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Brother, you bought them. You did the thing they wanted you to do.
You already supported them like by having them in your. You didn't. What did you do? Did you steal them?
You hurt yourself.
Did you steal a box of?
Maybe I was watching an old interview with Crip Mac and they were talking about this other guy, some rapper that was
course
getting
it's Crip Mac.
busted going around.
The evil
stealing
guy in the
Pokemon
blue
shops.
shirt, huh?
The evil, that thug in the blue shirt.
Is he the same one blowing up the bathrooms too?
Have you seen Crip Mac? I wouldn't be surprised. He's just in there giggling and spraying all over the place.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Crip Mac, friend of the show.
Nope.
Why don't you like Crip Mac?
No, well,
Do you not?
I think you just said it.
And now you.
I think you just said
and
it.
now you don't even like the differently abled. I mean, my
Whoa!
God, it never ends.
What is this hatred? Why are you
what
trying
I'm
to make
asking
it
you.
seem like I
That's
hate
what I'm
everybody?
asking you.
I love.
You don't even like Crip Mac.
Whoa! This is ridiculous. What is this fake? Like insinuation that I hate women and I hate differently able
clip
people.
that, chat.
I
clip
don't.
that, chat.
This is ridiculous.
Chat, clip that. Editor Anthony,
Yeah.
make that a short.
Oh my god. I'm having a midlife crisis.
How can we link the short to your LinkedIn profile?
Right. Every time an employee is gonna,
We'll just call it. Can I say your last name?
Employer one.
So
Sure.
We'll just name the video Vince Garibaldi LinkedIn. So whenever somebody
Oh my
looks you up,
god.
it'll just be that.
It'll be just this video of you rage baiting me.
No, just the end.
Oh my.
Just the part where you say it.
Listen.
Hey, that's show business, kid.
I was gonna mention that GTA 6 just got announced. It's gonna be $80. That was my game.
That's a little bit
news.
too much money, I think.
Yeah, $80 for the.
To be fair, though, I mean,
$100 for the Ultimate Edition, so
you
only
know,
$20 more.
I saw the behind the scenes thing. They had all the motion capture equipment on the strippers. So maybe, I don't know, $50. I'm not giving them 80.
And I'm the one. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna end the show there. This was another
probably a good idea
of the weekly roundup.
Telling on yourself,
turning into the weekly
wind up.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've been.
If the guys never come back, we should change it to the weekly wind up for the rest of the
It's
season.
just us rage baiting each other. When we come back next week, when we don't know when we'll do a show next,
We might do a
might
show
be
again
next week.
sometime. And if I have time, I'm gonna watch a movie. There's this new Keke Palmer movie where she's like shoplifting.
Is
So I'll
it
check
the
that
I
out.
Love Boots
Yeah,
movie?
I'm gonna
I've
check
heard
that
that
out.
Spike Lee directed.
Okay.
So it should be interesting. But we're gonna leave you off with "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road."